I have spent my life protecting lions. I have watched them hunt, bleed, and survive. But I was not prepared for the day a mother lion was broken by a human mistake, and her cub chose to stand in front of her. Out here on the African savanna, distance means survival. Distance between predator and prey. Distance between humans and wildlife. Distance that, when crossed, can never be undone. That morning began quietly. The air was cool enough that I could still see my breath when I stopped the vehicle. The sun had just cleared the horizon, spreading long shadows across the grasslands. This is my favorite time of day, before engines, before voices, before the savannah remembers that humans are awake. I saw her first as a shape in the grass, a lioness. She moved with the confidence of an animal that had raised more than one litter. Her muscles were lean, her stride measured and efficient. Walking beside her was her cub, still very young, too young to understand danger. Its paws landed awkwardly, each step slightly out of rhythm. It bumped against her side, corrected itself, and kept going. The cub watched her constantly, every pause, every turn of the head. This is how cubs learn, not through instruction, but imitation. To that cub, the savannah was not a place of fear yet. It was simply a place where its mother walked. Lions in this region are used to vehicles. They have grown up hearing engines instead of thunder. Tourism has changed the rhythm of their world. Most days, the system works. Drivers follow the rules. Animals adapt. But nature does not forgive assumptions.
Did you see that? Right behind the bush.
The tourist vehicle came around a shallow bend in the track. The sun was low,
the way the sun hits
brutal,
the acacia trees is beautiful.
reflecting directly into the windshield.
Steady. I think I see
For
something
just a
moving
moment,
near the bend.
visibility vanished.
Look over there,
That
near
moment
the acacia.
was enough.
Oh wow, is that
The
a
lioness
giraffe?
sensed
I can
movement and
finally
turned
use
her
my
head.
camera.
Her ears
It is
flattened,
beautiful, isn't it?
her muscles tensed. But she was already too close. There was no time to run, no time to shield her cub. I heard the sound of braking first. Sharp, desperate, then impact. Not loud, not dramatic, but final. The lioness lost her balance and collapsed sideways. The cub was thrown into the grass, rolling until it stopped. The savannah fell silent. That silence is what frightened me most. Then I heard the sound that told me everything had changed. A low, broken groan. Not a roar. Not a warning. Pain. When I arrived, the tourist vehicle was frozen in place. No doors opened. No one spoke. Inside, people stared straight ahead or covered their mouths. Shock does strange things to the human mind. Outside, the lioness lay on her side, breathing too fast. Blood soaked the fur of her hind leg and pooled beneath her. Her eyes were open, alert, but unfocused. The cub scrambled upright and ran to her. It nudged her muzzle, then her cheek. That usually makes a mother rise. This time, she didn't. The cub cried out, high,
Wait,
thin,
look over there.
panicked. That sound echoes longer than any roar I have ever heard.
Is it safe?
The tourists
We can't
began
stay
to
here.
panic.
Hold
One
him not to
person
drive
was
so
already
fast.
on the phone,
Keep it
voice
down. What if
shaking.
it comes back?
Another
Where's
kept
the guide?
asking
We
if the
shouldn't be out
lion
here.
would attack. No one dared step out. And they were right not to. An injured lion is unpredictable. A mother with a cub will defend until her last breath. I knew immediately that this rescue would be dangerous. Blood loss, shock, stress. Any one of those could kill her before we touched her. When my rescue team arrived, the atmosphere changed instantly. The lioness tried to stand when she saw us. Her injured leg collapsed beneath her weight. She growled low, not aggressive, just hurt. The cub moved in front of her, small, shaking, defiant. That moment forced a hard truth on us. We could not save the cub without saving the mother, and we could not save the mother without taking risks. Sedation was unavoidable. But tranquilizing a lion is never simple. Too much and breathing fails. Too little and she attacks. We assessed her carefully. Breathing rapid but strong. No visible spinal injury. The leg injury looked severe but localized. We chose a low-dose tranquilizer. Enough to slow her. Enough to stop sudden movement. I remember the dart leaving the rifle. The lioness flinched. The cub cried louder now, circling her, confused. Seconds passed. Her legs weakened. She staggered. Then she collapsed. Her breathing slowed. Her muscles relaxed. That was our only chance. We moved in fast. One team member kept constant watch on the cub, using posture and distance to keep it calm without frightening it away. Another examined the wound. The gash was deep. Metal had torn through muscle. We cleaned it thoroughly, removed debris, stopped the bleeding. Antibiotics were injected immediately. Throughout it all, the cub never ran. It watched every movement. It did not understand what we were doing, but it understood that its mother was vulnerable. That kind of loyalty is not taught. It is born. As the tranquilizer began to fade, we backed away. Quietly. Slowly. You never rush a waking lion. The lioness stirred. Her head lifted. Her eyes focused. The cub rushed to her, pressing its body against her face and neck. Slowly, painfully, she stood. She tested her injured leg. It trembled, but it held. That was the moment every rescuer lives for. Without sound, we retreated. No engines, no voices. The lioness gathered her cub and walked away. Not strong, not confident, but alive. Long after they disappeared into the grass, the tourist vehicle remained. No one spoke, because everyone there understood something fundamental. Out here, humans do not dominate. We interrupt. 1 second of distraction can shatter a life that has survived countless others. As the savannah returned to its rhythm, there was no trace of the incident. Grass bent in the wind. Birds resumed their calls. But for me, for that lioness, for her cub, and for every human who witnessed that moment, the memory will never fade. Sometimes, protecting wildlife does not mean stepping forward. It means knowing when to stay back.